Hey guys, Brody115 here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get all the swords and incantations for Black Ops 6 Citadelle Daymore. So without any further ado, let's head straight into this. Before working on the swords, there's three things you want to do beforehand, and that is to make your way into the castle, unlock Pack-a-Punch, and talk to Croft. Once done, make your way to round 10 or higher for a special zombie to spawn. This zombie is going to have a knight helmet on its head, and you need to kill it, and once killed, it's going to drop something called a stamp. Then make your way over to the dining hall and you're going to see 4 knight statues. Now the first sword I'm going to show you how to get is going to be the lion sword. So find the knight that has a lion on their chest and use the stamp on the statue. Once done, the knight's going to do a little animation and you're going to be able to pick up the bastard sword. Next, head to this underpass between Speed Cola and Spawn. There's going to be a door here that you want to look out for. At this point, any parasites that spawn in are going to have a yellow glow to them. If you kill the parasites with the bastard sword, it's going to start glowing. What you want to do is kill a parasite, let the sword glow, and then hit the door that I just pointed out to. Do this 4 times and all 4 symbols on the door should glow. Enter the room and place the sword inside the altar. Once done, the altar is going to light up and some symbols are going to be floating around the altar itself. You need to shoot these symbols in order from what the altar is telling you. So as you can see in the video, my symbols were a circle with a dot in the middle, a snowflake, an arrow, and then a circle with a line in the middle. Once done correctly, your screen's going to flash white and the altar's going to have a little animation, and once it's done, you're going to be able to pick up the upgraded lion sword. And now that you have it, we can start working on the incantation. Head back to the dining hall, and above Vulture, there's going to be a rock that you need to shoot. One shot is going to have a little red beam that's going to aim depending on where you shot it. All you got to do is just follow my exact position in this video, and you're going to be doing this correctly. Another thing you could do is just wherever the faded red beam glows, just head over to where that beam is aiming at, and once you're there, shoot the rock that's emitting that beam. Once done correctly, the red beam should be aiming at a brooch that you need to pick up. Now head back to the dining hall and place the brooch in the yellow circle that's in front of the lion graffiti. This is going to activate a soul box where you just need to kill a handful of zombies. Once done, a chest is going to spawn where the yellow circle was, hit it with the sword, and you're going to be able to get your lion sword incantation. Now, the next sword I'm going to show you how to make is the Stag or Lightning Sword. So use the stamp from the Night Zombies and use it on the statue knight that has a stag on its chest. Now you will need to find 3 lightning rods around the map. The first can be found by going into the room where Quick Revive is and waiting for a specific zombie to spawn. This specific zombie is going to have a lightning rod jammed into their chest. You need to kill this zombie and then just pick up the lightning rod. For the next lightning rod, head over to any arsenal on the map and put dead wire on your weapon. Now head over to Speed Cola and shoot this electrical box. One shot with the weapon with dead wire, it's going to drop another lightning rod. Pick it up, and for the final lightning rod, head over to where Deadshot Daiquiri is, and on the left of Deadshot Daiquiri, the last lightning rod is just going to be there to pick up. Now head back to the front of the castle, and to the left of the cannon, there's going to be this vase. Interact with it, and all 3 lightning rods should be put inside the vase. It's going to then start spinning, and a little storm's going to happen, and you're going to have to kill zombies with your sword. Once you kill a certain amount of zombies, the sword is going to start glowing with lightning. What you need to do is hurry up and actually knife the vase with the sword, or else lightning is going to strike you, and you'll lose the lightning effect. Do this about 3 times, or until the vase stops turning, and then you could actually put the sword inside the vase, and you will get the stag sword upgraded. Now for the incantation, head back over to Deadshot Daiquiri and go inside the stable. Where you see in this video, there is going to be a horseshoe that you need to shoot down and pick up. Now head back to the front of the castle and shoot yourself out of the cannon, and you're going to be struck by lightning. Once back at spawn, look around you for a small black storm cloud. This is where the horseshoe is going to be lying on the ground. Pick it up and place it inside the yellow circle to the left in spawn. This is going to be a soul box where you just have to kill more zombies. Once done, a chest is going to spawn, hit it with the stag sword, and you're going to be able to get your incantation. Now for the next sword I'm going to show you how to build is going to be the Raven or Void sword. So head over to the dining hall and use your stamp on the knight that actually just has a raven on its shoulder. It doesn't have a symbol on its chest, it has a raven on its shoulder. What you need to do now is head over to the alchemy lab and look for a certain fossil. This fossil is going to vary every game, and I'm going to show you all locations now. If your fossil is a horn, it's going to be right here on this shelf. If it's a jawbone, it's going to be here on this shelf. If it's 2 bird skulls, it's going to be on the shelf below the jawbone. If it's some rock kind of thing, it's going to be to the right of those 2 locations that I just mentioned. And the last one is going to be a scorpion fossil, which could be found on this table here. Once you picked up your fossil, head back to spawn, and in the bar, go down to the basement. Place your fossil and sword inside this metal doohickey, and then it's going to start spinning with some symbols. Now you will need to put a specific code that correlates to your fossil inside the circle. I'm going to show the combinations for every fossil right now on screen. Pause the video or just screenshot it to get a close look at the symbols. Once you put the code, a bunch of purple balls are going to come out of the circle and follow you. There are going to be 3 locations inside the bar that you need to bring these balls to put it inside the hole in the ground. The first hole you need to put the balls into is going to be to the right of the circle or just in the corner of the basement. The second hole is going to be on the first floor in the bar. It's going to be right in front of the blue armor wall by. And the last hole is going to be upstairs right in front of the pool table. Once all 3 holes are closed, go back to the basement and interact with the fossil. A portal is going to open underneath it, and the sword is going to pull out and go inside the hole. The sword's then going to come back up, and then you're going to have the upgraded Raven sword. Now for the incantation, head over to Pack-a-Punch and use the cave slide. On this particular ledge, there's going to be a raven that you need to shoot at to scare it out of the cave. Once the raven is outside the cave and is flying around in the sky, shoot it down and pick up its talon. Now head into the underground room that has the big pool of water and place the talon in the yellow circle. This is going to activate once again another soul box where you just need to kill zombies, and once you kill enough, a chest is going to spawn, hit it with the sword, and then you pick up your incantation. Now for the final sword is going to be the dragon or fire sword. So use your stamp from the medieval zombies and use it on the armored knight that has a dragon on its chest. Next, head up the stairs by Jug and place the sword inside the dragon statue. Around the map are going to be 3 metal bowls that have fire coming out of it. You need to take the fire from the bowl and bring it back to the dragon statue. Keep in mind that once you take that fire, you're going to gain a speed boost. However, you will also take damage rapidly. As you can see, the first fire basket can be found right to the left of the cannon in the front of the castle. The second can be found if you take a left from spawn heading to Deadshot Daiquiri. It's going to be right when you buy the door. And the last one's going to be in spawn in the corner next to the clock tower. Now for the last 2, there is a high chance that you will die from the damage from the fire. However, to fight this, there are specific zombies that spawn that have purple eyes. If you melee them, your health will go back to full. Once you bring the last dragon fire to the statue, the dragon's going to spit fire onto the sword, and you're going to be able to pick up your upgraded fire sword. Now for the incantation, head over to the cannon in the front of the castle. There's going to be 3 bonfires that you need to either shoot with the special ability of the fire sword, or you could also use Molotov cocktails. The first bonfire is to the left of the trap. The second is right in front of the cannon aiming towards the castle. And the last bonfire is going to be to the left up to the top right next to the radar dish. Keep in mind, for every bonfire you do hit successfully, sparks are going to fly into the air that are going to spawn zombies. Now on the last bonfire that you hit, a doppelgas is going to spawn that when killed it's going to drop an Ankh. Pick it up and place it in the yellow circle that's to the left of the arsenal machine in front of the castle. Just like before, this is going to activate a soul box, kill some zombies, and then once done, a chest is going to spawn, hit it with the sword, and you will receive your incantation. And that's how to unlock all swords and incantations in Citadelle Daymore. If you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share it, maybe send it to your neighbor's address, do whatever. And this has been Brody115, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.